So the real estate market is crashing. In some places, I believe the market's already gone down, sometimes even 10 to 20%. So why am I standing in front of a house that I just purchased? We're throwing a roof on it right now. It's in the middle of construction. So why did I buy a house in a market like this? So in this video, I want to tell you why, and I'm going to walk you through it so you can take a look at the inside too. So why did I buy this house? I'm personally not doing any super high-end long-term projects in today's market. Again, there's just too much unknown with everything changing, right? So this is a house that we bought for $200,000. We're gonna put about $70,000 into the rehab, and then the ARV is $375,000. There's other houses in this area that have sold for almost 400 grand, so 375 is actually a realistic number on this deal. So this house has a rather large profit margin. Again, a lot of room for error and a lot of room for a market shift to still be able to sell this house and get out of it, and hopefully, worst case, break even. So we'll know for sure in a few months. Comment below if you want to see a recap video once this project is done to see how it actually turned out. But something that I like about this house, and I'm thinking is why one of the big reasons it's going to sell, is because we're like kind of off the grid, right? You know, this is kind of out in the country, could be a good or a bad thing. It has well and septic, so it's not tied to the city water or the city sewer. I was trying to find it somewhere in the grass, but I can't find it. But they have their own water, their own drainage. And then another cool thing over here is this like outbuilding. So if we're out here for somebody who wants to have their own animals or chickens, or, you know, it says goat Xing right here, so it might be their own goats. Not really positive, but you have your own whole outbuilding that you can do whatever it is that you want to do out here. So on top of that entire outbuilding, we have another storage shed right here and another storage shed right there. So plenty of room for everybody's toys and whatever they need to enjoy themselves out in the country. So although this house needs a $70,000 rehab budget, it's really not that bad. Majority of the work is cosmetic and exteriors. So outside, we're putting on a new roof on the property. Roof's big, it's gonna cost a lot of money. And then out here, we have this huge deck that we're standing on that's gonna need some repair to it. And it has a pool over here as well. That's gonna need a little bit of work too. So on top of that, landscaping, this is a really big yard, so there's gonna be a lot of landscaping done too. So the outside takes up a big portion of that $70,000 budget. And then the inside strictly cosmetic too. So let's go take a look at it. So like I said, the inside is not that bad at all. One question I do have for you, this flooring right here, we were planning on keeping it, but now looking at it, it doesn't look the greatest in my opinion. But comment below, let me know what your thoughts are, if we should keep this floor or if we should update this floor. But as far as the rest of the house goes, it's really just paint and carpet. So if you look in here, we got the walls being painted. The flooring is mostly solid hardwood. So we're going to sand and refinish the solid hardwood. It's going to be like a darker brown type of color. Again, this is the dining room, same thing, paint, flooring, nothing bad at all. Usually when we do these rehabs, kitchen's been a lot of work, right? But in this kitchen here, kitchen's not bad. We got cabinets, we got granite already, we got stainless steel appliances already. So at the end of the day, like I said, most of the work inside of this property is strictly cosmetics and not even really kitchens and baths. We'll show you a couple bathrooms so you can see those. So again, bathrooms aren't even that bad. The only thing that needs done is the tile needs replaced. So we're gonna put in a whole new shower, glass door. We're gonna make it look really nice. But outside of that, literally, it's paint, carpet, and fixtures. That's really about it. So like I said, in times like this, you gotta be careful buying deals because things can go left very quickly. So this deal, we have about $100,000 margin on it. And after paying expenses and private money fees and realtor fees, etc., it'll be like $60,000 to $70,000 in profit. So it's like a 20-ish% actual profit margin on this deal. So we have 20% of error. So if the market goes down another 10 or 20%, which would be like 30 or 40% in total, that's the biggest market crash we would ever see, by the way. In Columbus, Ohio, back in 2008, the biggest crash was 15%. So if it crashes, double that, we can still sell this deal and get out of it and not lose money, right? So that's one exit strategy, is to be able to cut the price because there's a big profit margin on it. Well, the first one, sell, make money. Second one, sell, cut the margin, get out of it without losing money. And then third strategy, I think this would be a great Airbnb. You know, it's remote, it's secluded, it has a pool, it's got 4 bedrooms, it's got a finished basement with a movie theater in it, got trampolines out back. Like this, at the end of the day, could be like one of those retreat type of Airbnbs. You know, put a big fire pit out here. So at the end of the day, the backup is gonna be to keep it as an Airbnb. I don't wanna do that because I don't think this is the best idea or the best location or the best profit margins for a rental property, but it's the third exit strategy. Something in today's market you have to have is multiple exit strategies, because things are changing every single day in this market right now. So if you don't have multiple exit strategies, you might be stuck on the wrong side of this thing. So comment below, let me know if you would do a deal of this size, of this timeline, of this profit margin in today's market. And if you want to learn how to find great off-market deals just like this, check out this next video.